What's up, y'all? This is Nathan Naked from FunkPianoAcademy.com coming at you with another tutorial. This time we're looking at Stevie Wonder's Living for the City off Inner Visions. So the song has, I guess, 3 parts. So let's jump right in and start with the first. The chords are F sharp, major 7. And you're kind of doing this pedal tone in the left hand where you're just staying on F sharp, and in the right hand you're moving from kind of F sharp major to G sharp minor 7 to like an F sharp minor 7 back to a G sharp minor 7 and ending on the F sharp major chord. So for the left hand, the pattern I want you to play is, well, the pattern is this, and that's it, just over and over. So I'm playing F sharp and E at the same time, and I'm alternating between F sharp and E and C sharp, and that's it. As a variation to that, if that's too difficult or you want to switch it up in the song, you can play F sharp and F sharp as octaves. Both are going to work. Now, I've watched Stevie play a couple of shows live where the camera is actually looking at his fingers. And what I noticed is that the live performances don't sound like the recorded performance. And I think I can attribute that to the same reason that the Superstition sounds different live than on the recording. Because Stevie, I think, is overdubbing himself on this track, meaning that he's playing the keyboards twice. And so there's 2 keyboards. Either somebody else is playing another keyboard and Stevie's playing the main keyboard, or he's playing over himself. But the point is that there's 2 piano tracks. So I think an accurate transcription of the song is impossible to do with just 1 keyboard. You would need the master studio tracks and 2 keyboards. So I'm kind of giving you an arrangement here that's my own, that fakes it and makes it sound like what he's actually playing. And I also include influences from his live performance, where I'm looking at his fingers and I see in his live performances he's playing in his left hand. But I think that's kind of boring. It doesn't sound like the record, so I like to play this. I think that sounds more like the original. I hope you'll agree. It's a bit more challenging to play, but again, I think it's my opinion that the original studio, the original recorded version of that song has more than 1 keyboard. So it's impossible to play what he plays, with just 1 keyboard. With that being said, let's move on to the right hand. You're playing F sharp major, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, F sharp, and then you're moving to G sharp, F, D sharp, F sharp, and then you're going to A, C sharp, E, F sharp, and then back. And the rhythm is that's one variant of them. You can also play another variant which goes. So with those 2 rhythms in mind, you can play how I'm playing here, but you can also play another variation, which is what I play in the demo at the beginning of the video, and that's I'm playing the second inversion of F sharp major, the first inversion, and I'm playing the first inversion of all these chords. I'm going. So for my F sharp major chord, I have A sharp, C sharp, F sharp, going to a B, D sharp, G sharp, and then to this C sharp E A, which is an A major chord, but because the bass is F sharp, gives it that minor sound because we're playing F sharp. We're playing the chord tones of F sharp minor 7. Anyways, when it comes time to the transition, you're in B, so you're in your bass, you're going just B octave, and you're playing B, D sharp, G sharp. And that really is just that B with the added 6, a B major chord with the added 6. And all I'm doing there is I went up in left hand to C sharp, and I'm playing C sharp, F, A sharp, which is a C sharp major with the added 6. I just went up a whole step from the B. So it's the same chord, just this time we're in C sharp. And then I go down to this B, D sharp, G sharp, which is what I played with the B major 6 chord. And that gives it like a suspended feel. You have this B chord over a C sharp bass, which is the gospel, you know. That super common in R&B gospel chord progression and voicing. So it goes. Anticipate that first C sharp, F, A sharp. See how I'm anticipating the downbeat with that. And then you're just back to the verse. And that is so the verses and everything, and then you get to this break part where we're doing a bridge, and the chords really switch up here. It goes. We're playing E in the bass with a C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, which is like a suspended chord. You know, you have E suspended, or in other words, F sharp major over E. So you can think about it like you're in the key of F sharp. Next chord is E flat, half diminished. So you're playing C sharp, or well, if we're in the key of E flat, D flat, E flat, G flat, and A. And it's half diminished because it's only halfway diminished in that it's like a minor chord. If we were to take E flat minor and drop the 5th down a half step, but keep everything else the same, that is a half diminished chord. And it has this really distinctive sound. And you can play this scale half diminished scale. But anyways, moving on, you're going to a D, just D major, D F sharp A, D in the bass. You can add the 9th, which is the E, to give it a more flavorful sound, you know. And then you're going to just a whole step lower to C major with the added D, C, D, E, G. So we have and then we're going to B major, but with a +4. So it's kind of like a B flat major with a +4. So it's like a B flat Lydian. Lydian being just the major scale but instead of the regular 4, you raise it a half step. So you get that sound. And that's what he's doing. B flat major with a raised 4th. And to an A major chord, A, C sharp, E. And then to a G major chord, G, B, D. And you play. So I'm just going that G major chord to A to that G major chord up in the second inversion, D, G, B, and then ending on that F sharp major chord, D sharp, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. So together it sounds like. And then, you know, back to the main verse. And that's the whole song. If you're trying to solo, you can just play F sharp blues scale. F sharp, A, B, C, C sharp, E, F sharp. And that's really the only scale you need if you're going to solo over the main verse changes. So yeah, that makes up Stevie Wonder's Living for the City. It's actually a pretty simple song. At the very end of the song, on the version in Intervisions, after they do that weird bridge part, he just ends on the G, and the choir is singing parts that make up the G chord. But anyways, that's the entire song from beginning to end. If you fit the pieces together, you'll be able to play the whole thing.